Hello, welcome. Welcome to Tales of Terramir. We're here to play through episode 40 of our campaign. Visit our website at talesofterramir.com to find links to all of our episodes and our social media. We're on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and Facebook, where we're sharing clips and videos every single week. And it's a new year, still January, and we have our first official sponsor, HelloFresh. Many people, like myself, find the new year a great time to start eating healthy again. They're prepped and ready to cook meals are perfect for when you're, in a time crunch during the week. So you should really check them out. Click our link or use our code POGHF120004, and you get free breakfast for life. And that's one free breakfast item per box while the subscription is active. We do have another announcement. Next week, instead of our usual rerun stream, we're going to be having one of our talk shows. Our producer and tech goblin, Charlie, he's going to be hosting, as he's done before, and he'll be joined by myself, Mike, and Hannah. So feel free to sit back and chill with us next week as we talk about the current story, answer your questions, discuss the exciting moments from my campaign recently, and the events of tonight. We'll see what happens. It should be a big finale for our arc 1 of our campaign. So looking forward to see how this plays out live. But let's get right into it. Let's get back into our adventures in Tales of Terramir. All right, welcome back. So we're going to go over a little bit of a recap from last time. So during the second night and into the first full day aboard the Kestrel, the sole survivors shared a few drinks and words with its crew, including plans for approaching the Imperial border. Gemma took care of a drunk Anton, who was intoxicated enough to sweetly express his love and care for the young sorceress. As the adventurers drifted off to sleep, Willa experienced more of her strange dreams, but she was unable to push them from her mind, as she'd done previously, and she awoke in the morning with a massive headache. By the morning, the rain increased, but the ship reached the Litchstead River, heading west toward the Ember Rim Mountains. The ship's cook, Tet, prepared a wonderful breakfast spread for his guests, including a cup of Callowin's special herbal tea to help Willa. On the main deck, for the first mate, Phil, greeted them and allowed Gemma to try steering the ship, but she once again didn't seem to grasp the concept, and he quickly took it back. But he then set up a dummy target, and Anton began to train Gemma how to use the crossbow. By the evening, visibility on the river decreased even more, and a thunderstorm descended upon the ship. Captain Callus and the ship's bosun, Zuri Windcaller, socialized with the sole survivors below deck over their evening dinner and drinks, discussing plans even further for their eventual encounter with the Imperial border. Willa then caught a thumping sound against the ship's hull, as if someone was climbing along the outside. The captain immediately moved to the outside, and the adventurers followed, discovering that Phil, who'd been steering the ship, had been knocked unconscious. Turns out he was being dragged away by a group of fish-like creatures called Kuotoa, who attacked upon being spotted. The sole survivors and Captain Callus launched into combat to rescue Phil from being kidnapped. Willa recognized the Kuo-toa as intelligent sentient beings, and she attempted to persuade others from killing them. Moving from one to another, she used her maul to knock them out unconscious. The others felt differently, however, attacking to kill in defense of their ship and to rescue the unconscious dwarf. After attempting to cast a spell that was countered by Gemma, and a number of his allies were eliminated, the apparent leader of the crazed Kuo-toa escaped. Oh, the page just wanted to go flying that elsewhere here. Just lost my spot. The apparent leader of the crazed Kuo-toa escaped by diving back into the river. Anton dealt a final killing blow with his blade through the fishy brain of the last remaining enemy as it fell to the soaked wooden deck. Gemma seized another opportunity to steer the ship, leaping and dashing to the helm, but once again failing to take control, to the captain's chagrin. And that's where we left off.
Please be patient, new driver. Slap one of those magnets on the side.
Right. Bumper sticker.
Yes.
So we just have a bunch of unconscious dead, unconscious
and some dead fishy bodies on the deck. Yeah. The ones you see there are the unconscious ones. So it looks like there are 4 of them.
Can we just kind of unceremoniously slide them off the dock?
Yeah, what are we gonna do with them?
They won't drown, you know what I mean?
And they just start floating face up. Like,
Wait, we
no.
might need to keep one of them.
Keep them? What, for like a pet, as a pet?
Maybe a little interrogation or something along those lines.
Do you speak fish?
Throw them in the brig.
Yeah. Throw them at our enemies.
Captain Callus, do you have a brig here, or is that just like our bedroom? One of our bedrooms. Great. Let's on.
Starting over
Captain,
control of the ship.
you're muted, Captain.
He's breaking up, Captain.
Boy, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Yes. So no, we don't have anything like that. As he's trying to take control of the ship.
You're gonna have to hobble him. Gemma doesn't know what that is. I'm just kidding. That was my
boop their knees.
Speaking out loud. Right. We should untie our free Phil.
Yeah, I got Phil.
Yeah.
I got him. He's my man. Oh.
That's great.
You move to Phil. And he's tied up in a rope.
I thought it was
It's a rope. He was tied up in a rope.
Yeah, I'll just take just whip out my my hand axe and slice him free.
Start chopping at him around.
Hold still. Hold really still.
You got like rain in your face. And... Well, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to hold on to one of the Kuo-toas? Maybe they were just pirates. I don't know. Maybe the leader guy. One looks more decorated than the other.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Can we tie these guys up, or will it just like slide off their fishy bodies?
Aren't there there's like poles on this ship? I don't know, masts.
There you go.
Right, the thing that holds the thing. Maybe we could tie them up on that. I've read that in some of my books before, back at the farm.
Not a bad idea. Yeah.
All right, who's got some hempen rope?
I got hempen rope.
There's rope on.
Starts ship, dragging.
Right? Yeah.
Is this the mast over here?
The mast?
On the western side of the ship?
Yeah, it's the stuff that's crazy blocking the vision on the boat. The narrow, shady things. There's 2, right? One by where Anton is, and one at the end. What about on the front of the boat? Serve as a warning to other pirates. I'm sorry, I'll stop thinking out loud. It's crazy. I'm in a weird mood tonight.
Gemma, the sea has changed you, Gemma.
This whole journey has changed me.
You're a salty dog now.
Drag them over to me because it's more well lit here. I want to look them in the eyes when we interrogate them. I've got this one here.
Captain Cal, are you sure you won't let me drive the ship while you're helping them?
No. I'm going to focus on this. Yeah, okay. Just go help your friends.
Okay, I'll get it one day. I'll get it before the day, before we get off this ship. Mark my words. I'm a fast learner-ish, fast-ish learner.
Crossbow, yeah.
Willow will drag the one that she's next to over by Anton. Plops him on the floor.
I'll slap Phil around just to make sure he's try to rouse him. I'll try to rouse him. Razik, help me.
To tie him up?
No, Phil. No, to rouse Phil. Or get rid of the other ones. I don't know.
All right. I'll drag them. I can't move them, but it's
Willa?
Yeah, sorry. Having a slight technical adjustment here. Keep talking amongst yourselves. Sorry, I'm dealing with something.
Willa, do you want to play good? Do you want to play good interrogator, bad interrogator? Since you were the booper, you'd be the good one, and I'll be the bad one.
No, make her the bad one. Make her the bad one.
Be the bad. She looks like really nervous. I'll be the good one. How do we do that?
So I'm gonna take out my Kopesha poison and convince them that I'm about to chop off their fish heads, and you're gonna plead with them to stop me from doing that by giving us the information about who they are and why they boarded us.
Oh,
that sound like a good plan?
Yeah, but you're not actually gonna chop off their head, though, right?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What?
You're not gonna chop off.
We'll play it by ear.
Oh wait. Okay.
Anton draws his sword.
Okay, I trust you.
Just do your best. Want to see how this goes down. This is interesting.
I assume by this point they're all tied.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. I've had to deal with the technical issue. So you are trying to awaken the Kuotoa?
Yeah, we're going to tie him to the mast here by me. And then I think we're going to interrogate the whip.
Understood. Kind of gathering them all together here.
Oh, no, I think we're ditching the other ones. Or is that right? Are we ditching them, or are we all tying them all up? We're eating one, or I don't remember what you guys wanted to do with the others.
I mean, I think we should definitely call Tet and get his opinion before we...
I think we know what Tet's idea. What side Tet's on of that decision.
Well, I mean, guys, like, let's be honest. Like, these guys they're gonna attack other fishers, you know.
So, which are you ditching them, or are you keeping them together?
We should ask the captain. This is his ship, his call.
That's true.
He calls down, Kuotoa, toss him for all I care.
I hardly know her. Oh.
Here's the thing, though. They can survive in the water. They can breathe. Don't worry about if they're going to suffocate. Toss them overboard. Keep the ones you want to talk to.
Toss them overboard. They'll know better than to wake up and swim back.
That's what he's saying.
Could we use them as a distraction if we run into the Empire? Maybe throw some Kuotoa at those guys?
I'm not 100% against that idea.
They're not piranha weapons. You can just throw.
It's more for shock value, really. Anything. Totally confuse the enemy.
Right, like, help! They boarded us.
Should we keep one? We keep one to chop his head off in front of the whip, just so he knows we're serious.
Wow.
Well, I mean, we've already
Okay,
like,
I put
killed
my hand on
two,
Anton's
right?
shoulder.
Yeah.
And there's 2 dead ones
Oh.
right there, right?
Are you doing the bad cop already? The bad guard?
Yeah, maybe take the dead one and do that with something that's already dead.
Anton has a hard time empathizing with them, their little fish eyes.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
guys
they're
make
pretty-
the call. I'm for chopping one's head off in front of the whip as soon as he wakes up. But again, captain's call.
He's got the boar fever again. It's
Mm.
I recognize this pattern of behavior. Yeah, at least toss the live ones over. If you're gonna mutilate, if you insist on mutilating any of them, I say do it to one of the dead ones already, the unseen dead ones. That's just where I'm at with that.
Yeah. Maybe gutting one of the dead ones will strike some fear into the whip. Who knows?
Maybe we could hold it up. Like it's our Magic Tinder Facebook profile.
Like we
I
can.
don't know what that is, but that still doesn't sound like a good idea.
I don't think that'll impress the ladies. Right?
Fantasy Tinder.
What we
But
could
it's
do
such a
is
big fish. How could it not?
put the hooks. I've seen my dad do this on the river. He puts the hook in the mouth and then throws them in the water and takes them along with the boat, and then they feel better because they're in their environment.
They're not dead yet, and they're gonna. We're not gonna kill them yet.
Just trail them along.
Right.
A hook in the mouth
It's a good game.
would be a good torture tactic.
Oh no, that's not what I.
That was a
that's
great
not what I-
idea, Willa.
No,
Great idea.
I'm gonna go back downstairs.
Have a hook? Anyone have a hook?
Not on me. I think I have a needle and thread though.
You got a Kopesh. It's
Probably
kind of
bend a needle and
hooky,
thread
right?
into a hook.
Real quick, Captain, you want us to throw the unconscious ones over the side? Just keep the whip.
That's what I said. It's up to you. If you wanted to hold on to those, then you can. But I suggest you only need to keep one of them to talk to them.
Out of character,
Okay, well,
I think spend the whole game doing this.
Yeah. I made my preference known. You guys do what you want to do.
Should we roll it dice?
All right, fine. Let's
For
just
what?
throw them over the
What are we
side.
doing?
Come on.
Well, throw the
Somebody
live
help
ones
me
over the
with
side,
that.
right? And tie
Yeah,
up the.
of course.
And give the dead ones to Tet. Yeah, I thought we were all on the same page.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 3 of them go overboard, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So all except for the whip, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I take his whip? Is it gross, or is it like, oh, this is finely crafted, or is it like flea market whip?
What do you mean?
I want to take his whip, the guy's whip.
Oh, I think he's just called a whip.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were
It's
referring
not-
to. I forgot the battle, so I thought you were referring to what he was using.
No, like that's the title of the creature. Just to,
Oh,
yeah.
that's dumb. Kill him then.
This whole time, Anton's been tying him to the very securely to the mast.
All
But who's
50 feet.
before you do that? Who's getting rid of the other 3? You're tossing those off overboard, right?
I think Razik was.
Yeah, I'm gonna help.
Okay,
I'm
you'll
gonna be
just
like,
kind
I'm
of.
gonna call this one Finn Diesel, and I throw him off.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's like a more brutal version of fishing, right? Like you're just kind of tossing these unconscious fish back into the water where you caught them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Razik is watching just to see if they float belly up, like on the way, like down the river.
Throw one of the dead ones in
They're
Razik.
probably
I'm sure
fine.
that one will float.
I don't want it to happen, but you know, when you accidentally catch something you don't want to catch, and then you let it go, and then it just kind of like starts floating upside down. You're like, it's probably fine.
So Anton, are you gonna try and slap this one back to consciousness then?
Yep, I'm gonna give him the fish slap. And I'm standing there with my weapon drawn, by the way, playing
Mhm.
good interrogator, bad interrogator.
And what are you doing with Phil? Just leaving him there for now?
Somebody was trying to rouse him. I think it was Raz.
It was me too. Yeah.
Oh, it was Gemma. Gemma went over there to shake him and smelling salts. Is that a thing I have?
What do I have?
I don't have smelling salts.
I know, is that your medical kit?
No, I don't.
No.
I just rouse him the regular way. Just shake him and do the face slap thing. This is just all while they're interrogating him. Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, Phil is like, oh. He like kind of wakes up and looks at you. What happened?
You're sleeping on the job. Better let me drive.
Oh. He like believes you.
Gone fishing.
Panning over to Anton, and the fish wakes up and looking right at you. So the gills sort of just like breathing.
Please make Wes do that the whole session.
Anton kind of rears back with a sword, just says, I just wanted you to be awake for this.
Wait. Hold on. Now hold on. Mr. Fish, sir. We just want to know what happened, why you were on board. If you just give us some information, we'll let you go. This doesn't have to happen.
Anton's like, in the back.
You start to hear the Kuotoa speak in this weird guttural language. Does anyone speak Undercommon?
Not I.
Does anyone on this ship speak that language he's saying? No, I don't have it. No.
Definitely don't. No one's got any magic to make it work.
No. I assume you were talking to me, right?
Yeah, that's
No, I don't have any sort of spells like that. I'm only good at killing.
Wow.
Just speaking in this guttural fish language that you're not understanding.
Captain Callis, you're on the water a lot. Do you understand what this one's saying? Do you need to come down here and talk to him?
He's steering the ship. You can hear him from the top. I don't speak Kuotoa. Or whatever language they're speaking.
Tat? I don't know why I would think that he would. Is that racist? I'm sorry.
You actually see Tet come aboard. I thought I heard someone call my name, and there was a lot of sound. What happened up here? Looking around the rest of the ship. Phil, are you okay? Phil's like, I'm fine. Tet, Kuotoa tried to take me. And you see Tet turn to the one that's kind of tied up the Kuotoa whip. Starts to speak in Undercommon. He translates to the rest of you. And goes, seems they were trying to take a dry lander, sacrifice them to their god or goddess or whatever, or something like that.
Seems about right.
Damn. What do you think their god is called?
Turns over and starts to speak back to the Kuotoa, and starts to nod a little bit and return, and looks back and goes, "Oh, they seem to have a name for it called. They named it. It's gonna sound weird and common.
Just try. Just try.
Biddle boop.
Ah,
No,
Biddle boop.
it's not what I thought it was coming.
it's actually an
It's-
extremely wrathful god.
It seems they found us. He's like talking back to him, trying to translate. Looks back. It seems that they found some sort of old statue that fell from a ship underwater, and they're sacrifice. They're worshiping the statue as their god.
Underwater?
Call it Biddle Boop. Yeah,
Oh,
some
that sounds
old
like
statue.
a detour. I'm gonna have to take a detour, guys.
Should
Shut
we?
up, Mike.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. That sounds like an adventure.
Let's turn this bit around. Let's go to the fantasy Bahamas. Let's do it. You just become sailors. Ignore the main story.
Because
Feels like
I'm
It's
not
in your mind.
used to. Well, I guess we're used to coming across creatures like this. They're especially on this main river. They seem to live along here, and they are up to all kinds of weird antics like this.
Antics. Oh, those
Yeah,
rascals.
We don't really trust them. They're Kuotoa, you know. They believe anything they find. If it's shiny or pretty, they start to worship it. It's the way it is.
Wow.
Well, we can let this one go, or we can, I could fry it up for dinner if you'd want me to. It's
Yes,
still
please.
fish.
Oh,
how
I
does
am
that
very
taste?
curious.
How are they?
No.
Oh, it's fish.
Yeah.
It's a little gamey, but
Oh man, I just got sad, guys. I was thinking about how much Savamil would probably love this.
the dry
He would love to
Kuotoa.
eat these
I just got
conscious
sad.
beings.
Yeah.
This flavor is crazy.
I'm not hungry anymore. I just got sad. Just let him.
I feel like we're wasting our time. We
Yeah.
need to just chuck him overboard.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, before you do, I think this one has a few things on him. Maybe we should take it from him.
Not a whip, though, right? He is
No whip.
a whip. Just a whip.
He's a whip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they call him.
Yeah. What is it? Like, what could he possibly have?
They're jamming the
really
bodies.
I'm really interested in what he actually has. So yeah, what is
Go and roll investigation.
thing that's worshiping a statue under the water? Investigation. Oh, cool, an 8.
I will also check. Nice,
Justin,
a
you
7.
do you want- for you?
Just don't want to touch it. Somebody else.
I'm sorry, it was investigation.
Yeah.
Yep, investigation.
Anton, cut up in his pockets or whatever he uses to hold his
Oh,
trinkets.
yeah.
Anton immediately does so.
Do like a Zorro situation. Oh, nice,
Nice.
Rob. Still swing your sword at him.
What do my Pangea and I see?
Oh wow, yes, with the 24, you definitely see something resin. Amongst the bodies, as well as on the Kuotoa whip, there is 22 gold and 38 copper pieces amongst them.
38. Okay.
38 copper and 22 gold. Yep.
I would love to see these guys try and spend money. Like, I want to see.
They're not spending it; they're worshiping it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fair enough. Fair enough. We'll see when we go to market.
Hey guys, we only have to split this 4 ways now. Huh? No Savamil. Oh man.
No.
I'm sorry. Damn.
Too soon.
Yeah, too soon.
Poor Savi.
I hope that red dragon is treating him well.
Narrator
Well,
is not.
And still, Tuckle kind of Tuckle. Oh my god!
Nice, nice, dude.
Reference to an old campaign. Tet picks up the Kuotoa. All right, should I toss him overboard?
Make sure you tell him that, at least we should tell him not to do it again. I don't know if we can do much else than that unless we killed him.
You see Tet talk to him in the guttural language, and it was, he says he's definitely going to do it again. So
I respect
I
his
don't know.
honesty.
Honestly, like, yeah, that's
I think we should do.
It's probably his river on it, like,
They think it's their river, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I say we just get rid of him. No talking sense to him.
All right.
Okay.
See, it's just rushing about.
You just like cut off some his like appendages.
Razka's
maybe.
gonna go over and unceremoniously kind of like psychic dagger him.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
like up through the jaw, like into brain.
roll an attack roll.
Oh wow! Is he still tied up? Is that like auto crit and all that garbage?
Yeah.
And advantage and just
Advantage too.
wow, dude.
Target him as well there, Razak.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
You can roll it again.
Boop boop boop. Psychic blades.
You're really depriving Anton of this, though. He's pretty sure he was the one that wanted to slice him up.
We can do it together. All right, so 21 to hit, I think.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
And then I can do damage. Does it auto crit?
Yes.
All right, plus sneak because I have advantage.
Jeez. Oh, space.
So that is going to be, I believe it's 21 to hit, 10 psychic damage, and
49.
18.
You immediately slaughter him.
And I kind of just like, with my foot, kind of edge him overboard. And just like, you hear like, plop.
Oh, man. I have mixed feelings about this.
No, it wasn't. No. Yeah.
Goodbye, cruel world. Alright, well.
He was pretty defenseless. Probably should have just let him go. But what's done is done.
Yeah, so
Let's
he could,
get,
what if, like, there's an orphan ship coming down the river, you know?
yeah, well,
Think about that. Think about that, Willa.
could have, Gemma.
No, I was talking to Willa.
Oh.
Because she's sad about it.
I guess we could have taken him to the authorities, but
Or at least untie him. Next time, just untie him so that he can at least try to
I
defend
love the
himself.
idea of a bunch of fish people in prison. They would be so sad, though, Gem. Or Willow. Come on.
I think
They'd
Once
be
you
so
come-
dry.
you'd have to spray them.
You would definitely have to moisten
You'd have to.
them
Well, that's the
constantly.
thing. One day I vow to come back to this river, and I'm going to build an underground prison for all these
Under-
bad fishes.
Underwater. Because
Underwater.
Make a distinction. Did
Alright,
Ted
well,
happen
to
to
help
get
him out.
any of the dead ones for dinner?
No, you already.
We kicked
Tossed
everything
them
off. Okay.
Yeah. That unceremoniously tosses the Kuotoa whip off of the ship.
How's Phil doing?
Oh,
He's great.
got a bit of a headache, but not the good kind from having too many ales, you know.
Oh yeah, no. Wink. Gotcha.
Not feeling great. You see the captain. Phil, don't worry, I got it tonight, man. Just go sleep it off and get yourself well for tomorrow. Thanks, Cap. And he kind of gets up I'm gonna go lay down. Starts moving downstairs.
Not Phil. Go see Callowin if you need to. Don't hurt yourself. Well, I'm awake.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird
It's a roller
last 20
coaster.
minutes. Yeah.
Right. I wonder if they'll send another group of them back on board. Hey, Captain, does this happen often? Should we be worried for the rest of tonight?
I think we'll be all right for the rest of tonight. It's pretty rare that something like that happens. So I think we just go rest up. We got a big day tomorrow.
Was
We're gonna
fighting
be
them
hitting the
off.
Imperial border. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to ask, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just wondering if fighting them off was part of the cruise package that we paid for.
Oh yeah, I mean, don't worry about having to reward us or anything like that. We're used to it. It's part of traveling on the Litchstead River.
Hmm. What time is it right now?
It's kind of late, like 10ish. If you had to put a word to it, a time to it.
Well, I'm not that tired right now.
Neither am I. Maybe we can help take Phil's place. He was up here driving by himself, or was he watching the deck?
I mean, we could do both, right?
Yeah, maybe the
We
captain
can ask Captain Callis, yeah.
try and yeah. Maybe in the daytime might be better for you though.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Oh.
That's fine. That's fair.
Well, if there's nothing else to do, Captain, do you need a hand or an eye up here with you, or are you okay here by yourself?
I'll be fine up here. It's my job. No, just go get some rest. I got this for tonight, and some of the other crew can help me out. You're gonna need your strength for tomorrow.
All right then.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did we use the giant's ear today?
You did not.
Did not. Okay, great.
Oh yeah, we didn't.
Because I want to do something after, if everyone else goes to bed, if that's okay.
Yes, absolutely. Before we get to that, though, let's go ahead and take an early break. So let's do that. Yes, as we got some things to figure out. But before we do that, of course, we are streaming live on Twitch, which is free for all viewers. But if you'd like to support us, what we do, give us a follow. For ad-free viewing and custom emotes, consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget you can always subscribe for free with an Amazon Prime account. I want to remind you about our sponsor tonight too, HelloFresh. It's January, perfect time to start eating healthy again, and HelloFresh makes it quick and painless. Click our link or use our code POGHF120004 and get free breakfast for life. That's one free breakfast item per box. All right, stick around. We're going to have a break, and we'll come back. We'll see you soon. We are back. Thanks for sticking around. We're going to get back into things. Let's hop right back into it. Gemma, you said you wanted to use the eardrop.
Yeah, after everyone goes to bed, I just kind of want to, or goes back down below, I do want to kind of stand on the front of the ship, and feel like watch the water and feel the rain on my face. Just, I know we're probably going to the mountains, probably not going to be near water for a really long time, and not knowing where we're going to go and remembering we didn't use the ear yet, I do want to pull it out, and I take a deep breath, and I count my words, and I go, I want to contact Dana, my sister, and I want to say, Dana, I'm safe for now. Don't worry. Going far away, don't know when I'll return. I miss you so much. I'll contact you again soon. And then just put it away and stand out there for like another 20 minutes. And head off to bed.
Do you wait for a response?
Oh yeah, does she? I forgot that they could do that. I'll just hang up.
You wait. Wait. Come on. Finally, you hear a voice start to speak through the canal, the ear canal of the giant's ear. Gemma, I miss you so much. I'm glad to hear that you're safe. If there's a way you can keep contacting me, please do so. I miss you and I wish you well. Talk more soon. And it goes silent.
Just hold back the tears and go to bed.
You okay, Gemma?
Yeah. Just a long day, Anton.
All right, let's get out of this rain.
Dive right in the water.
And as you go back to your bunks for the evening, you can go ahead and take a long rest for tonight. Willa, the usual dreams come back to you again, as they do every single night. The usual feelings of the amethyst dragon, feeling your mind being racked with pain. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Mm, 15.
You feel them encroaching on your mind more and more, and although you weren't able to fully push them away like last night, you are barely able to just resist them this time. You succeed. And we awake the next morning, long rested and refreshed. Long rest yourselves. Mark it as a new day.
We'll wake up bright and early.
Sorry, guys. I did not move myself on the map at all.
Rasik, you slept upstairs.
I'm still used to layers. Oh no, I went too far down. Yeah, I'm back. No, I just got an early start this morning. You know how it is. It's
Wow.
very wet. It seems like you got too drunk upstairs. You passed out.
You passed out?
That
Oh.
that was your internal variation, I guess. I
Oh,
didn't
I
sleep
thought
very
you were
well.
talking.
No, I
Okay.
didn't sleep very well, so I think I'm narrating my life now.
Gotcha.
Apologies. Did you ever do that? Razik said,
Are you
He
still
looks
narrating?
forlornly at the wall.
What's
Well,
for
good
breakfast,
morning,
guys?
everyone.
Good morning.
It's like Kuatoa head with an apple in its mouth. That happened after we went to bed.
Waking in the morning, you do find this comforting silence as the rain has finally subsided. And the river itself is still. There's not much wind, just barely any waves. However, in its place, there's a thick, humid fog that now permeates the Litchstead River. And as you look out your window, you can see it. You can almost just see fog. You can't even see out and barely can see the water below you.
Would you say it's heavily obscured out there?
Yes, it is heavily obscured.
Damn it. I can't see
And
it.
perhaps another comfort, though, as you approach the border of the Kingdom of Khorir. But right now you are below the main deck.
Having trouble moving.
And Tet welcomes
Where's
you
Phil?
as
You okay?
Are we going up or are we staying down here?
Maybe
Well,
so.
do you want to follow this fill thread, Anton?
I just want to make sure he's okay. He's my friend.
Phil.
The first
Aw.
breakfast.
You see Phil come out of the bathroom. Oh.
Don't go in there. Am I right?
Goes, oh, morning.
Ah,
I'd maybe wait a couple minutes before you go in there. How's everyone doing?
It's like, that's the kitchen.
Not as good as you.
well rested, friend. Good to see you back on your feet.
Thanks. I feel much better today. Thanks to Ted and also for Callowin for her medicinal skills. Well, it looks like it's real foggy out there. We should be approaching the border by this afternoon.
What's our distance out from the ship, Phil? Like, how far away can we see? Like,
Visibility.
5 feet? Like 10 feet? Like, how do we even know?
Visibility looks horrible. We just keep heading west based on our compasses that we have.
This could be one of those things where you can't see and it'll be perfect conditions for me to drive. You know, I'll be able to steer us through.
We know the general direction, Gemma. We don't know if we didn't want to go any sharp directions.
Okay, just
Like,
making sure. I don't know.
Being a little polite, but telling you to no, we don't want you to anymore.
I really want to try the ship.
I'm very
But
concerned. Bill Boop will take
is it still raining too?
No, the rain stopped.
It's just fog. Yeah.
Yeah, in its place, there's just sort of this thick fog.
Maybe we can sneak through. We'll get to the border
It's
without.
fortuitous.
Either way, I want to go up on deck and make sure that no other fish jump up here. I'll see you guys.
No, I'll come with you, Anton.
Go up there.
We'll grab some food from the table, whatever's there, and head on up to.
Yep. Usual breakfast.
Thanks, Ted.
Oh, you're welcome. Have a good day today.
You too.
Stand up here on the
Ooh, you can see the fog.
See that there is just very
cool.
thick fog that you can barely see each other just a few feet away. You could see the captain up there goes, morning, whoever's coming up. Really foggy. I'm just only navigating based on my compass, and I can kind of tell from the sun. We're going to keep heading west. We're still in water, so it must still be on the river, right?
Can't see shit, Captain! Razik yells from the bow of the ship. Like, he's in my mind, Razik is straddling like the little, the thing that the masthead is attached to, basically, that juts out at the front of the ship.
Just laying on that, yeah.
I got my legs wrapped around it. I got my arm balancing myself, and I'm just kind of looking. Trying my hard to see into the fog.
Not much visibility. Hopefully the sun kind of burns us up a little bit. But I think we might be all right for getting to the border. No one's going to be able to see us in this.
It's like someone's looking out for us.
Perhaps fortune's in your favor. In our favor, I should say. Is there anything anyone wants to do during this time or preparing before we get to the actual border in a couple hours?
Razik's just going to meditate.
Or do?
Listen for sounds. Yeah, on the top of the ship. Deck side.
Anton quietly thanks Sahanin under his breath for the good fortune.
All right. If there's nothing else. The morning does pass quickly, and you soon find that the sun rises and it does burn off some of this fog. In fact, if it will let me.
Raz, you still there, or did you fall off?
I'm still here. I'm trying to achieve inner peace here. But
All right.
yep, still can't see anything. Just kind of listening to the waves crash against the ship. Listening for irregularities.
Emma, how's it coming?
Can't hear you, Gemma.
Can't hear you.
I was saying this guy won't let me steer this ship. No, I'm just going great. I'm fine. It's fine.
Willow, you see anything on your side?
No, nothing yet. She's kind of like pulled up her cloak a little bit, trying to hide her purpleness.
Aw, that sounds very sad.
I do see you, Razik. I was like, oh, you're not up here, but there you are.
No, I'm straddling the bow of the ship.
I have to restart because it's not letting me select characters. As we readjust to the afternoon, you do notice the fog does burn up a little bit. And although it persists, it has lessened. And the air now cool and crisp. You begin to hear the distant sounds of battle surround you. It begins to grow in intensity, although it sounds very distant, clashing and swords and yelling. It begins to grow in intensity as you continue to sail west. Though you can't see them, you can feel the presence of the Imperim Mountains ahead. Almost this spiritual, almost, you can just feel their presence, the presence of these massive mountains as you approach. And make sure all's well on my end here. Yes. Going to move a few things here. Is there anything anyone's feeling at this time as you are approaching the border? And even the captain goes, "We're nearly there. We're approaching now. Stay on your guard. Fog seems to be shielding us from view, but stay alert." And then right then, there's this rogue arrow that smacks against the ship's hull nearby.
No.
See? Stay on your guard.
No.
Solid arrow sounds, Wes.
Thank you.
Not bad.
Is this normal for there to be a war going on?
As we said before, we knew there was conflict at the border. We didn't know what to expect, but we knew that there was conflict between the Khoririans and the Imperials. They're fighting alongside the border.
I didn't think it'd be so
Hopefully-
active.
Well, we don't know what to expect, but it looks like they're flying and sailing right through a battle.
What colors are we flying? By the way, like on our ship, like, do we have a standard or anything that we are bearing? I'm just curious. Like, if we're
To
marked as
Anton's-
anything like neutral or whatever.
To Anton's request, we are flying a white banner.
Thank you. I forgot about that.
Yes, we are
Must
flying
have,
a
been
red.
must have been an accident. There'd be no reason for them to fire on us, even if they could see us. By the way,
Sure, they're
Anton's mood is souring as they approach the Imperim Mountains. That was the scene of the tragedy where he lost the young girl that he was trying to protect.
I actually kind of feel that his mood dowers a little bit, and I ask him if he's okay.
I'll be okay. Just can't help but see the face of Sulaine. She went over the side. Just kind of trails off.
I understand. Just focus now. We're nearly there.
Maybe
I'm
we
just
should
gonna
all
put a hand on your back,
get low.
give you a little pat.
Anton,
Now, Anton, there's no reason to be slightly more dour than you usually are. It's okay.
Actually, there is. So give me some space. Steps away.
Respect.
Maybe we should all get low since there's errant arrows flying around.
In fact, if more of the crew comes up and they go, we do recommend as our guests, and this is Callowin, perhaps you should stay under the deck. We're entering dangerous territory.
Seems wise. Can't see anything here anyway.
Callowin goes down. I'm not a combatant, but I'll stay downstairs with all of you. Anyone who wants to stay, it's safe.
Maybe we should stay out of view in case we run into any Imperials. How much further is it, Captain?
Looks like we're crossing very shortly. Based on my calculations. Hard to tell, obviously. The way things are, visibility-wise.
Well,
What's going
see
on?
ya.
Let's speed it up.
Anything else you suggest? And then suddenly you hear this flapping of feathered wings. Anyone that's on top of the deck.
Say no, I don't. I run downstairs.
Before you can even question it, bang! Something large lands upon the main deck. Who's on the? We see Gemma,
Shit.
Willa, and Razik, and the rest, and some of the crew. Because of the fog, I need you to make a perception check. You do see some kind of figure near the stern.
Oh man. 6.
Nat 20.
Wow.
Very nice.
I got a 3.
Is it a harpy? I'm worried that it's a harpy.
Razik, you see what appears to be the shape of a griffin. And
It's like
a
a male
figure hops off the side of it. Who is riding it?
Oh, shit.
A voice calls out, "There's nowhere left to run, Anton! You and your weakling friends are going to die! Face me!"
There's no Anton on this ship.
We'll go. I'll relay that psychically to Anton. If he's within 60 feet of me, hey, there's a guy up here.
As you can.
He's saying like something about like, yeah, you can't escape him. You might want to come up.
You hear this, Anton. And honestly, you probably hear it above you, slightly more muffled.
Anton, can he talk back psychically?
You can talk back to Razik.
Yeah. What does he look like?
It's beautiful.
He's riding like a majestic griffin.
I would say
Razik, or is he lean?
Razik with your nat 20 there on your perception. Looks a lot like Jane.
It might be Jane. It's definitely Jane.
You also then immediately catch, as the sun above you, though it is hazy and filtered, you see a shadow cross over it, kind of blocking out the sun for a mere second. There's another griffin above and another rider.
It's probably nothing.
Is the captain doing anything in particular?
He's looking at the rest of you. Friends of yours.
Anton goes.
One
Anton's
second.
gonna just. Anton's gonna come up to the deck.
Did you go all the way to your room?
I was.
Yes, that's why he sent him that message. He's like, come out and play.
Just
Anton."
see the
And
movement
Anton's
from
just, like,
under the
sleeping
deck.
below
He's
deck.
like all
He's,
the
like,
way to the
reading
other
a book.
side.
He's like making tea.
Anton
And-
steps out.
Yep. Go ahead.
Anton steps out and just looks at Jane and says, "I think it's time we end this. I tried to be peaceful. You clearly don't want to see reason. I hate to do this, but I think we're going to have to clash swords." Anton steps forward, puts his hand on his hilt. "Sorry, old friend. Old commander.
Going to pay what you've done to my honor." And
And
we're
where's
gonna
Dario
go-
in all of this?"
We're going to go into initiative as you catch. Also, you feel the presence of Avario, and you hear a voice call down, "It's all over, Anton. It's all over. We found you." And there's another kind of griffin that flies by in the air, and Avario is riding.
How far up is he from the ship?
I am setting that up there. One moment.
This guy is crazed. There's something.
Yeah, he is. He's soulless. And now he's going to make me kill my former commander who I once respected. Still respect, in fact. Oh, please,
is,
Do non-lethal damage to him.
please leave Avario to me. I like that he flew over the...
Yeah.
It's
Did his griffin shit on the deck?
Oh man. How disrespectful.
As we roll initiative, go ahead.
17.
No matter what happens, Avario is mine.
You got it.
Yep.
18.
11 for Anton.
22. What about his griffin?
What about it?
Can I attack his griffin?
Yes, you can.
No, I was asking Anton for permission
Oh.
because he said he's mine, but does that include the griffin? Like, would you like me to try and take that down? Like, I want to respect your boundaries, but I also, I want to let you have your little arc.
I don't think the Griffin. He has a grudge against the Griffin. Just leave
Thank you.
Mario to him, and probably try not to kill Jane. I would say. Leave Jane to Willa, I guess. Because you won't kill him.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Willa, no booping this time.
Aw.
Fights to the death.
But we
Can
can
I
just,
use my guns?
if we tied them up, we can turn them into the authorities.
They are the authorities, aren't they?
Yes.
There's no going back.
Lawful Will is going to have to grapple with some things. Perhaps chaotically so.
Oh man, will I get into a sky fight with the Griffins? Air battle. It's gonna be so sweet.
Sorry, I just
Ready for this, Gemma?
Are you?
Are you ready for this?
I said, are you?
I am. There's nothing else I can be. This is the end. For either him or me.
I'm trying to make it him. And for him, not you. You know what I mean. Just be careful.
Well, that would be nice.
I'm gonna go downstairs.
Yeah, well, wait.
And we are in this. Let's do it. Razik, you're up first.
Sweet. Would you say that this griffin is within 60 feet of me? That Avario is riding.
It seems you are
Mario.
measuring. It is out of reach, I would think, because it is also 20 feet up.
Okay, so then it's 80
Or the
feet
Griffin's
away.
15 feet. Yeah. It also won't. It automatically won't let you. It'll do the math for you. If you try to hit it, it'll calculate it, which is kind of nice. But yes, I believe that you are out of range.
Will it measure distance though?
It will measure distance. Yes.
Well, I think that my psychic daggers have a range out to 60 feet. I want to say.
You can attempt to hit it, and if it hits, then
Can I? I thought that I might only have the ability to make a 60-foot range. I'm not sure. Sorry.
and you can also remember to target hit. You can also hit Alt click on the thing you want to hit. You want to attack, and that should do it.
Yeah, my range is only 60 feet. So what I will do is I will, assuming that is difficult terrain, I'll go over here, down the stairwell on the top floor. Sorry, I'm trying to grab myself, but I can't because the game is paused.
Oh, I apologize. Yep.
So go down.
Go ahead.
Right. And then I will chuck a psychic dagger at the griffin. Because now I'm in 60 feet.
Are we no longer obscured since they're on the ship and stuff like that? And we can
It
see
is
them?
now lightly obscured,
Okay. But we
technically,
can still see
which
them and stuff.
you can see them. It doesn't affect your attacks. It just gives you disadvantage on perception for sight checks.
Oh, I don't care about the same.
That's it. So yeah, everything is considered lightly obscured, not heavily obscured as it was before.
All right,
Um,
that is it. I get a 18 hit. If that hits, I do 10 psychic damage as I kind of like chuck one of my psychic daggers. You see like a purplish light just like flash out towards the griffin that Mario is ratting.
Okay. Did you, just for technical purposes, did you try to target it?
Yeah, I did. It's got the red circle on it.
Okay.
I thought so.
Strange. I had a cool sound effect for it, but so 18
Damn.
does hit, and you deal 10 psychic damage to the griffin.
Woo. All right, that's my turn. I will bonus action dodge
Okay.
or cunning action.
And that's it for you.
Nice.
Okay. We'll go to Captain Callus, who uses his action to maintain control on the ship. That is what he is currently doing. Gemma, it is your turn. Willa, you're on deck.
Sorry, I'm trying to find my. Okay. Okay. I'm going to come up behind Anton, and I'm gonna say, be careful, Anton. Go get him. And I'm going to spend I'm going to spend my sorcery points to twin cast greater invisibility on myself and on Anton. So
Greater invisibility.
yeah, I just got that
Wow.
on my next level up. So it's like just do your best, and I put my hand on his back, and we both disappear.
Wow.
So this is have to target
okay.
somebody, but
I can add the thing to it.
twin casting, I had to pour 4 sorcery points into it just for tracking purposes. And that's then I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to quicken a firebolt and shoot it past Anton and past Jane, and a quicken firebolt at this thing. Oh, I get advantage, right? Because I'm invisible.
Yeah, just remind me, greater invisibility, just because I want to be clear on the rules.
Yeah,
you-
for sure.
Even when you attack, you can fire. You won't become uninvisible.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
And does it say you have advantage on attacks?
It doesn't say I have advantage, but if I'm invisible,
Mhm.
you're
Right.
like
Invisible.
obscure,
Invisible
yeah.
creature is impossible to see without the aid of magic or a special sense for the purpose of hiding. Attack rolls against the creature have disadvantage, and the creature's attack rolls have advantage. So you are correct. You are. It looks like you did hit the griffin. You're hitting the griffin.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay, go ahead and roll your damage then. That did hit the griffin.
For
10
fire,
Yep.
and with the quicken spell, I'll go ahead and spell surge that, or not spell surge, whatever it's called. The
Your elemental gem.
yeah, I'm sorry, it's all over it's right here. Okay, sorry, it's on two different things. So 10 fire and 19 necrotic damage.
Fantastic. Automatically applied. It has damaged the griffin. It is still up, but you can see it racked with this pain. This as you hit it with this fire, and then as well as this necrotic blast. And everyone else, Anton and Gemma, sees them disappear, and the spell just sort of appear out of nowhere. You don't see Gemma or Anton anywhere.
They ran, you cowards. That's my.
Yeah.
That's my.
I did see the firebolt appear out of ether. Though.
They're somewhere. And it goes to Willa.
Willow looks around. She's like, "They're okay, right, Razik?"
Yeah, they're around. I think I can still feel their minds, and I say, "What's up?" to Anton and Gemma.
What's up?
You're still right there, right?
We
Mostly.
didn't go anywhere.
I know this is a turn, so I'll use my reaction to do that.
Noted.
Willow realizing that this is
Oh,
probably
wow.
the best time to do it, she kind of like arches her back forward and transforms into her hybrid wyvern.
Yeah.
That's how it comes.
As her
Right.
arms
Talons out.
kind of become, and you see her part of her spine racks, and there's all these bones and cracking, and she transforms into her new hybrid form, where she is standing as her wyvern form, but with arms like a dragon and holding her maul.
I'm so shocked I dropped concentration on bitterness.
What's that? She like transforms and she kind of like twirls her maul around. She's like, I've got arms.
Terrible.
And she'll like do that little like hop forward on her two legs over here to get closer to Avario. And she's going to kind of like, with her maul in her arm, she kind of twists her hands onto the maul and kind of digs her claws into her hands, and you see some blood come out as she casts a blood curse. Blood curse of binding. How do I'm gonna try and do this, but basically she tries to attempt and bind the griffin that Avario is on.
Avario is on. It's
Oh,
a fine
that's
larger
good.
small
Oh, there we
here
go.
that you can see within 30 feet of you. Oh, does that work? He might be just out of range, Willa,
Within 30 feet.
because the griffin is 15 feet.
Oh no, math. Okay. Even if I
And
move
I-
forward, it wouldn't work, right?
Yeah, because straight across, even straight across is 20 feet, and he's 15 feet up.
Okay. Gotcha. That makes sense.
I'm sorry.
No. That makes total sense. Instead, she will go ahead. She does the same thing, and she is going to activate her Rite of the Flame. That was a lot that just happened.
Great.
She activates Rite of the Flame, and you see like blood come out of her ear this time. And I'm gonna roll a d6. She takes that amount of damage.
Sorry.
So 2 damage. And then
Wow.
that's it for her.
Okay.
Gosh,
Okay.
dragon or with weapons and bleeding all over. Oh my god.
You're brutal as like, damn.
So metal.
As you're sort of as you've transformed into your hybrid form, you move forward across the edge of the ship, and you activate your Crimson Rite. A little bit of blood coming down your nose. You wipe it, and you twirl it into your weapon, and your magical ice weapon has this cold flame that ignites around it, of ice and fire damage around it, and you prepare for your next attack. Is that it for you?
Yep, that's it.
All right. The griffin that Avario rides upon. There we go. Seems to swoop down even closer to the deck of the ship. He lowers down and he casts a spell from his hands. Yeah, I guess that's the griffin's turn. Avario goes and
The griffin cast a spell?
he's riding upon the griffin.
No, you said
He-
the griffin.
He's controlling the griffin. I just had the griffin first in initiative order right above him.
Oh,
Because he's
like
controlling
Avario.
it.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, Avario casts the spell. He's casting Bane.
I was born on the griffin.
He's going to cast it upon those three. I was born in the darkness. So, Razik, Willa, and Alkali will need to roll a saving throw, a charisma saving throw.
Charisma. 6.
Willa is baned. It is the opposite of bless. It will minus
18.
1d4. Razik makes it. Willa, you take 1d4 from all saving throws and attack rolls for 1 minute.
All right.
We'll
Is that
see
a
if
con
applies
spell
to the next-
or a concentration
Sure.
spell?
It sure is.
It is indeed.
I want to drop a Mario in the water so bad. So his
I
armor,
know.
like,
I know.
you
I'm so
know?
excited.
So he is now concentrating. As Avario casts that, and the part of its move to the Griffin will get to about here. It is now Philadel's turn. Philadel goes, "Get off of our ship, weird eagle things!" And he just holds out his battle axe and prepares to defend the captain. He doesn't have any way or means of attacking others right now. And it goes to Anton, who is invisible.
Anton turns to where he thinks Gemma is, because I guess he can't see her either. I knew I could count on you, Gemma. Anton equips his shield and reaches in his vest pocket, and he throws one of his beads of force directly at Avario, or directly at Jane.
Nice.
Oh my god.
So you have to do a
Well done.
DC 15 dexterity saving throw. Bam. Bam. First. For 24.
It also hits the Griffin as well.
Sure does.
They both have to do a saving throw.
It's a lot of damage. Damn.
Jane makes it with a 16.
All right,
The Griffin
gonna
gets
use
a 6.
Okay, Okay.
So the Griffin
here's,
gets caught
here's
in
to
the-
you,
in the-
Griffin. Griffin takes 13 force damage.
Yep. It didn't show up on my end, but it's 13.
13.
Okay. And it is pulled into the center and becomes, I believe, restrained, right?
Yep. For is it 1 minute? Right. For 1 minute.
It's
Yep.
caught in this bead. Jane resists.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with my bonus action, Anton throws his second beat of force.
Jane gets pushed
Wait.
away.
Hold on. How are you doing that? You'd have to do an action surge to do that.
It's not an
Oh,
attack
I thought I had.
action.
Okay.
Oh no, it's a throw.
Well,
It's an action
Yeah.
to
Well,
throw
then-
that.
Does Jane get pushed away too from making the save? He doesn't get trapped, but he gets pushed away from where. Since
Is that
he
what
made
it
the
says?
save. Yeah, if you make the save, creatures succeeding on the save or are partially within the area are pushed away from the center
All right.
of the sphere.
He's pushed away then.
But yeah, he's
Do you want
right.
to spend your action surge to throw another one?
yes.
Okay.
Hold on. Or 17.
Right. It's not necessarily an attack against him, even though it's
Yeah, it's really just making
auto
an
doing that.
attack.
But it's really just a saving throw.
Okay.
So I will have him do so. Got an 8.
Wow.
He goes inside the other bead of force. You see him go, "Ugh," and he's trapped inside this sphere of force that he can't get out of. You're invisible, you coward! Now you've trapped me in this prison! Is that it for your turn, Anton?
That's it.
He's like in a little Pokeball.
Becomes Jane's turn.
He does jack shit.
He's restrained and he can't do anything for a minute.
That is awesome, Anton.
Well done.
That is really good.
He can move the sphere up to half of its move speed, though, and he'll just try and move over here a bit.
Everyone get their magic beads out. Just start whipping them.
And that's all he can do. You have restrained him.
Right.
Zuri Windcaller. She also doesn't have anything to do, but she does, or ranged weapons, I should say. But she does try to make her way down deck to get to what she loves to be the ballista. And she'll dash there. That's her turn. As it goes to the griffin that is also stuck in the other bead of force, it cannot do anything. Alkali goes. He casts bark skin on himself. And then he will then move up here. And that will be his turn. Razak, it is your turn.
It is my turn. It's my time now. All right. Razak is going to not move, and he's going to steady his aim as he kind of like licks his finger and like feels the wind, and he's just sort of like narrows his eyes at Varion the Griffin and aims for the Griffin with a advantage because I'm steady aiming, and I will use my soul knife psychic blade. So I'm trying super hard to select the token currently. Hopefully
You
it
can
does
hit
it.
Alt click on the token, or you can use the token tool.
I'm sorry, that was the wrong psychic blades. Alright, I got a 18 and a 4. I think that's it. I'm sorry, it's not like connecting to the Griffin. Unless I'm doing it incorrectly.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Okay, I will try it once more.
You can select the token tool, and you can even drag and select them, or you can. Oh, there it goes. See, there it did. It did it.
Yeah, I had to use Alt and then click.
Yep, I would do that from now on. Fantastic. For some reason, you have advantage on that attack.
Yeah, I use steady aim.
Oh, perfect. Okay, great. So yeah, you hit the Griffin.
Sweet. So gonna roll damage.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Plus sneak attack. Wait, sorry. Boop. So 14 sneak and oh god, I don't know what the hell.
You did it. You did it.
Okay.
It applied the damage automatically to the Griffin, and yeah, you flung your psychic dagger towards it, and it struck it.
Right.
And you can see it sort of react from the attack. Yeah, it's damaged.
I believe is my turn.
Okay, great.
Get down.
All right, we'll move on to Captain Angyorn, still keeping control of the ship. Gemma, still invisible. It is your turn.
Oh shoot! I didn't realize that was fast. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do a Let's go up to the deck here. Come on, move you, and I will also aim at the Griffin and cast a fire bolt at him. We're at 13. Oh wait, I'm invisible. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It hit though.
Oh, it does hit? Okay. Well, can I roll again to see if I
Sure.
crit since I'm invisible? 25. That's same thing.
Yes.
Let's go with a 10 fire damage on the Griffin.
It's hit. It's still up. It is wounded.
And then I guess I'll stay right here. That's fine.
Can't stay up there forever, you son of a bitch.
Who said that?
What?
Willa is going to. She's going to kind of like step backwards without looking. As she wants to get like a running head start. So she's kind of like running, like jogging backwards, and she's going to bump into the griffin.
Yes.
Yes. As she runs backwards. Does that do anything?
You're bumping into the griffin, like you're just running backwards to like bump into it.
It only weighs a pound in the bubble.
Right. So, are you trying to knock it off, or are you trying to?
Not intentionally. She's not intentionally trying to knock it off, but she is like.
Are you Jackie Channing this? That's
She
crazy.
runs backwards.
I just sort of knock it off.
I step on a ladder and I start like doing some shenanigans.
I mean,
for real,
if
are
it-
you like what are you trying to like kind of casually knock it off, or like?
Yeah. I was trying to go
Okay.
for like she accidentally bumps it over. I don't. But if you want me to like take an action and she like kicks it off. then-
No. I just trying to figure out what you're trying to do. Like,
Yeah. So she's walking
You're just trying-
backwards. She's about to jump off the ship. So like she's like gaining momentum and then she's gonna jump forward. But in the process of doing that, she bumps the griffin.
I'll have to say if you're attempting to do that, I will count it as a bonus action. Okay. If you want to kind of knock off the griffin off the side while you're moving backward. Otherwise, I mean, if you're just bumping into it, it's not going to do anything. But if you're like actually trying to kind of knock it off while you move backward and then fly off, I'll allow that as a bonus action. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah. That
Okay.
sounds good. Yeah.
It's only a pound. You're strong. Yeah, the griffin and starts, to float on the water behind you, and it's gone.
She like looks back. She's like, well, okay. And then she runs forward in this direction, and she's going to use her. As she jumps off the ship, she'll use her ring of jumping.
Jumping.
Yeah.
I think that should get her
Matrix jump.
21 feet in the air.
Dope. Whoosh. Okay.
That's fine. Dude.
I'll mark you.
Vario
I'll mark
rides
you
the
20.
griffin. She rides the Vario.
Right.
I don't know if I'm close enough to get onto him, but she'll activate her jump flight.
Oh my god.
She like jumps up, and then she's in her jump flight.
Magical girl transformation? Question mark.
Magical hybrid wyvern with arms transformation.
You also did that Baldur's Gate push, which is probably one of the best things.
Yes. With
On the
the
griffin.
honestly, you could I'd say you get about there. You're 20
Nice.
feet.
Okay.
You're flying in the air now.
You still have flight movement, though, don't you?
It's true.
Like you only
say
step
about
back.
half-
Speed.
Half of your you could still
Oh,
continue.
yeah.
10, 15, 20. So I have 20 more feet, I think. Is that right? Because the jumping doesn't count as movement
I'll consider half of your move speed.
in
For that jump
air. Oh,
So you have another half move speed that you can do. Does that make sense?
I think so.
Yeah, you jumped really far. So now you have another half of your speed to move.
Okay.
Yeah. So your total move speed is 30. You can move another 15 feet.
Okay. So it's 40, so it'd be 20.
Yes.
Cool. So she will fly forward, and she's going to. There's a little rump area of the griffin that Avario's on, and she's going to board the griffin.
Damn.
Yes.
Okay.
Your griffin
Bring him
tracking them,
down.
What I want you to do
dude. Going Halo
is
2 on
Willa, as select your token, and then
Okay.
hover over the griffin token. Make sure the griffin should be outlined. There should be a big square around the griffin,
Mm-hmm.
and hit the M key.
Oh.
You're mounted on the griffin.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You're now mounted on the griffin, and you see Avario go, "What the hell? No!" As this
No.
were-wyvern dragon
No.
with a hammer, with a maul, has
Big
landed
bulky-
on the fucking griffin behind him. Well, that's amazing. That's your turn, right?
That's my turn.
Okay.
This is no. That's your reaction.
And with that, that's the best place as any. We're going to go to our final break coming up here. And before we finish off this episode and this combat. So we're going to transition to this final break. Our sponsor, HelloFresh. Check it out. Click our link. Use our code. It's our last episode that you have this offer. A great offer. You should check it out. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back. We're in the middle of our big climactic battle as there are griffins flying have boarded the Kestrel ship. It is none other than Anton's nemesis, his old leader, his old trainer, as well as his rival, Avario Yan. Willa has actually boarded the griffin that he is flying on, and that griffin is now going to go. It will fly across this way.
How is the griffin reacting to having a dragon born on it?
Just reacting by, the what its master is telling it to do. Avario is leading it, and it's still it's sort of mid-flight. It's already been doing that maneuver, and she boarded it, and it's flying in around. Avario now, it's his turn.
I was behind him, right? I'm showing up as.
Technically, yes, but I flipped the token, so
Okay.
things are weird.
I'm driving this
pretend
thing
that.
now. You're like, you're in charge. Come on, look at me. I'm the captain.
Technically, you're still behind, but let's, technicality.
Mario has no idea what.
He has his sword out, and he's going to try and attack you aboard this. He's going to make attacks. Let me make sure. Looks like other people are targeted. We don't want that. Okay. Avario will swing his long sword. Nat 20.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh yeah?
Sorry, yeah. I see this situation going on at top and see that he's about to swing on her, and I'll block him. Nat 20 with a silver box. And I'll give it to her too. I'll give it to
I'll undo that damage to Willa, and he'll roll again because it'll be the disadvantage for that. Still a 22, not a crit, though.
God.
It does still hit you, and you do take 8 damage. It should automatically have taken that from you. It did. Fantastic. He swings again.
Jeez.
21. Get off my mount! Hits you again for 7. He swings again.
Oh my goodness.
Triple.
10. This time it misses. Triple attack. That is it for him. But he is pissed that you have mounted his griffin. It goes to Phil. What can I do, guys? I'm trying to defend Captain. Just stay away from this. Get off our ship.
Go get some beers.
Get some beers. Anton, you're up.
Go get him, Anton.
Still
You're muted.
invisible. How long is
Sorry, I
your
was just measuring.
greater
Invisibility
invisibility
lasts
lasts?
for a minute.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it's until the spell ends, which is a minute. Okay.
While you're concentrating. Yeah.
It's forever.
It's
You're still learning.
Okay. So Anton is going to drink his potion of fire breath.
Oh my
Fantastic.
God. He's going all in.
Please, you've been holding and hoarding all this treasure I've been giving you. Thank you for using it. Fantastic.
Anton blows fire at Avario.
Navario. Oof.
Trying very careful not to hit Willa. For 18.
30 feet. 15. Yeah, it's a cone. That'll hit.
Right.
But it might also attack Willa.
Okay, do it.
You already did.
It might
so
or it will.
It will. It is in that range. This cone from almost no one sees where its source comes from, but there's this source on the ship. There's this spray of fire just explodes outwards in this cone, and it hits all 3 of those targets in that area. You can use a bonus action to exhale fire at a target. That's your bonus action. Everyone must make a dexterity saving throw. Willa, Avario, and the Griffin.
Oh well. You can use your advantage because you have silvery barbs if you want to. If you want to, you have that. You can use that advantage for anything, pretty much, whatever you.
Oh, like roll again? Okay.
Either for saves, attacks, some crap like that too.
Yeah, I'll try again.
You're also Bane's, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, you do
You
have
are.
one before, yeah.
And it's automatically applying that. So
14.
Oh yeah. You made
the
it.
DC is 13.
Nice.
So you succeed on that. The Griffin succeeds and Avario fails.
Wow.
So the damage is 4d6. Do you want to go ahead and roll that, Justin?
So what? They'll take half if they succeed.
They would take half if you succeed. Correct.
So that's 16. So they're going to get 8. Okay.
So you take half, Willa, and the Griffin takes half, and Avario takes full. You said the total was 16,
Okay.
right?
Yep. Sorry, Willa.
Oh, no worries.
Anton then runs over. Sorry. There we go. Anton runs over to Jane and
doesn't-
attacks with his Kopesha poison.
You're attacking him.
Yeah, I can attack him, right?
He's in the bubble.
Oh, but I can't. So that means I can't hit him either.
I don't think you can penetrate the force of that.
Okay.
Like he's trapped in there for 1 minute.
Okay. Then, well, I have. I don't want to do that. Okay, Anton's just going to. Just gonna move. Gonna move up to Avario. Wait for the level to disappear. My token is weird. It's like doubling when I drag it.
It's showing where
You
you
like a-
previously were. Where
Okay.
you moved from. To...
It's like a phantom Anton.
It showed where you were previously into where you
Oh
were.
wow, Justin or Phantom.
Hands on.
Oh.
Okay, that's my turn.
Great. Go ahead and hit the next marker.
Sorry, hit the. Do that
I got
last one. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Great. Jane still trapped. It's another 5 rounds. Zuri loads up the ballista, cranking it, and begins to turn it towards the griffin, but it doesn't quite reach that back towards the ship. But that is what she's doing. Alkali. He doesn't quite have anything that he can do in this moment. He does step down here to Razik and sort of prepare himself to defend him. He doesn't have good berry, fortunately, but he does cast Shillelagh on his staff. And that is Alkali. Razik, your turn.
Beautiful.
The griffin that's flying is very hurt. Remember, your friend is riding on it, and
She's got wings.
Mario is too. Okay.
She'll be okay. It's Razik's philosophy. Razik, steady aim. Psychic blade. And that is going to be a 26 to hit. With that advantage coming from steady aim.
That's a hit.
So that's going to be my damage, whatever this ends up being, and then my sneak attack. Boop. So that is going to be...
The griffin dies. Sending a psychic dagger slams into the griffin. This ferocious creature, this Avarian creature, the muscular body of a lion, head, 4 legs, and wings of an eagle.
Beautiful.
Begins to gracefully crash into the water. Willa, do you maintain your flying?
Gem flight. Yes.
Gem flight?
Yeah, she's still flying. Is there any way I could take a reaction as we're falling? As that happens?
What do you want to do in particular?
Grab onto Avario?
Not for this.
Okay.
Unless you had some specific sort of ability that allowed you to do that. Yeah, you can't use your reaction to do that. He'll go down with the ship while you can maintain flying
Gotcha.
this time. He falls. I will give him a distance of 0. So he falls down. I also forgot to do a concentration check for him earlier.
Uh-oh.
For the thing. He got nat 20.
Yeah. Silvery bars, just kidding. I already used my reaction.
So he did maintain concentration, but you see him collapse into the water below and out of sight from you.
Ooh.
Anton! Dive!
Is that the end of your turn, Razik?
That is the end of my turn.
It's probably gonna get saved by one of that friggin' Kuatoa that we
He's
left
gonna be their new god.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
This session ends with them like worshiping him. Like,
He
Oh,
is
no.
pitiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're either gonna eat
Anton
you or
reaches-
worship you.
Tim, it's
And
your
Son kind of
turn.
reaches over the side, like in vain, kind of reaching out to him as if he could grab him. No!
I used my mage hand and scoot Jane, Jane into the water.
At this time, I guess I can end combat, unless there's something specific you want to do while that minute is lasting with Jane in the bead, of course. If there's anything specific you have in mind, otherwise, we're gonna end combat.
I mean, does it look like Avario is coming back? He's not
It
swimming.
looks like he disappeared underwater.
Okay, because he's wearing heavy armor, right?
we should
can't
dive
see
for
him.
him. That's what I'm saying. Like, we
On.
should dive for
Can
him.
Willa go and like fly backwards and see if she could find him?
Go ahead and roll perception. We're gonna end combat.
I guess I'll drop the invisibility if we don't have it for combat anymore.
Phil, Callus, can you pump the brakes on this thing?
Should just use this time to get out of here.
It's too late at this point. We're moving full speed ahead. Battle on the other side. We're gonna cross this border.
No, Anton's got unresolved stuff.
Well, you just killed the dude.
I didn't kill him. I killed the griffin that he was riding on, and I asked permission to do it.
I saw it roll. Did you guys see?
I didn't see anything.
I think I might accidentally deleted Willa.
Oh,
I don't know why you disappeared there.
While this is happening, Anton is just pacing back and forth, staring at Jane like Darth Maul.
Yeah. Do like a, I'm gonna push you in.
There you go, Willa.
okay.
Showing another previous thing, remnant of you, but you're flying there.
I saw it roll a 19. So, do you want me to just roll again, or just because it was such a good
What are you
roll?
trying to do? I'm sorry.
You said to roll perception to see if I could see Avario. Find
Oh
Avario.
yes. You have disadvantage because of the fog.
Oh, I have disadvantage. Okay.
Yep.
So this would be my second roll. Can I use
Yep.
my inspiration to keep it to normal?
You do have inspiration. You can't do so. Yes. Roll again, and well, it'll be the higher of the two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that one?
No, it didn't.
Like rolled
Not
on my
seeing-
screen.
I don't see it.
Not seeing it. You can just tell us though.
That was weird. It was a 3. So it would
Do you have it on
a
self roll or do you have it on self roll?
It's on public.
Weird. So what are your results?
So I had a 18 and a 2.
So you get the highest, so 18. He seemed to splash into the water, and before you knew it, with the fog overtaking everything, you just completely lost sight of him. You do see a wing, like a sort of a feathered wing, kind of go underneath water, but that's it. You don't see Avario.
It's like I can't swim. Oh wait, no, the griffin's dead. It's not he can't swim. He's just dead.
She'll
Varyo.
turn back.
The griffin is floating like belly up.
Any sign of him, Willa?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't see anything, and I feel like I looked pretty well.
Razik is tugging at his collar and looking weirdly at Anton.
Daggers.
How can you?
Daggers
He's
for
invisible.
Raz.
I'm sorry. I didn't want the griffin to kill our friends. I thought he would land.
Later.
I didn't realize he was wearing heavy armor.
You can see Jane there pounding against the sort of bubble of the bead as the time is running out.
I just drop it. I just drop the invisibility too. Also,
Raz is going to
so
move
that-
up.
You dropped the invisibility?
Well, I mean, because it's going to end at the same time, isn't it? Or does it? Does it end? It'll
I
end
don't know.
before because it's both a minute. Like I casted it before.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
it would
so-
eventually end
yeah.
anyway before the beads.
One
Do you
way,
land on the
so-
ship there, Willa?
Yes. Yeah, she's back on the ship.
I'll give you the 0 amount. And Gemma, you're no longer concentrating and greater invisibility or invisible. Anton, you become visible again, and you can see his eyes widen as he sees you appear. Anton, I'm helpless now.
Oh, well,
What will you do with me?
I wish I could have made Avario confess. But since I couldn't, I don't think I have any other choice. It's you or me. Can I take any actions right now?
Yeah,
Do
we're out
anything
of
before-
combat, out of
You can
rounds.
do whatever the hell you want. He's trapped.
All right.
You
Anton's
have
gonna-
only a few more moments, though, until the bead breaks open, but yes.
Can I kick this ball of force and send him over the edge?
You can.
Anton's just going to put all of his might into a drop kick and kick Avario or kick Jane's ball
No.
and right
No.
towards the edge of the deck.
No. No.
He's gonna drown too. It's gonna as soon as that bubble gets away.
You can see him begin to float away. You can hear the voice, a mere voice, call out. I'm sorry, Anton. As he floats away.
Sorry.
Is his ball like on the surface of the water, or like?
And he disappears in the fog.
Well, we made it. Got that going for us.
Sorry.
Not
Hasn't it?
quite
Oh.
yet!
Damn it.
As Avario climbs onto the deck of the ship.
I was gonna say sorry to get your closure.
As we hop back into battle with Avario, shing,
Is
pulling
he
out his
serious?
sword.
right now.
Little outnumbered.
We're doing this.
Respect that. Respect.
Really though?
You don't
Yeah, no, I
understand.
respect the spirit.
He's gotta be a really strong swimmer though, with that heavy armor and stuff.
He caught a hold of the side of the ship.
He's half elf, I think. So he's got a little kick.
He's full elf.
Okay.
He's got full kick.
Oh, he's full elf.
Oh
That's right.
really? I thought they were dexterous, not strength. Like maybe his core is strong, but I don't know about the whole.
This is why he's trying to kill you, dude, because you were like doing microaggressions towards him.
Are we doing
He
initiative?
also, Yes,
Not
and
blood.
as you notice too, it is a bit strange too that he's been able to cast this magic.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
He's
Crit.
oh yeah, that's right. You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to cast magic.
Well, you can
But,
cast divine magic. He seems to be able to cast divine
Oh.
magic.
Divine, right?
Anton and Razik, go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, please let me go first.
6.
12.
Anton, you're first.
Anton goes sprinting up to Avario, and then slashes with the. I've unequipped my shield, by the way, and slashes
Gonna
with
what?
reattached longsword. I
He's
had
two-handed
my
himself,
shield
yeah.
equipped before, so now
Oh.
I unequipped it so I can two-hand it.
Understood.
Sorry, wrong one. I have advantage because. Oh no, I'm not invisible anymore. All right. For a nat 1.
Oh, that one.
Okay.
Can't do anything.
So what do I
He-
roll to shoot my sword?
You go ahead and roll a D100.
Shit.
Roll 1. An 11.
You drop your sword as you
Okay.
fall, and you actually slip on the deck. It's still slippery from the rain from before, and you drop your weapon. It's gonna take you a bonus action to pick it back up again, but you drop your sword. You can use your bonus to pick it up now, or use it next round.
No, I'm just gonna go straight to my Kopesh.
Whooshing, immediately drawing another sword.
And with a big slash here.
Let's go.
Whoa, nat 20. You selected him, right? Let me see.
Yeah, it's one.
Yeah, I'm on him.
Sometimes it likes to work, sometimes it doesn't, I suppose.
That's for 6. Okay, that's 14.
14. Wow, 14 damage.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have to make a certain save for the poison? What is that?
Yeah, Constitution save. Is that right?
So
Yeah,
DC 14 or
DC
something?
Constitution. So you'll just take a D6 if you fail.
It would be
He
double.
succeeded 22. So, your piercing was 14 damage. So what was the total amount of poison? Probably the 6 after that.
Yeah, the 1d6
So-
piercing plus 4 plus 6. So, no, I don't know how to decipher that. Sorry.
You rolled
Say
the
that.
damage, the poison damage into the.
It's
thing.
already included, it seems. Piercing and poison thrown in together. I think.
So would that
What's
be
your-
so the last one was 6. The poison was 6. So
Correct. So he
That
takes
would
half,
be-
so it's 3. So
yeah. So that would be
he takes
3.
he takes 10 damage. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't. It looks really low for a crit. Because it would be 4,
Sorry.
unless you rolled like terrible on your crit, like on your.
Yeah. Is there any way I can make up for the crit damage I didn't roll?
Roll damage again.
All right, for
Another
5.
Well, the one is
Count
like
that.
poison, right?
Yep. He's resists that, so we're gonna count the 5. All right. Anything else, Anton?
That's all my attacks, right?
Action. You got your action surge.
Nope. He doesn't. He
I
already
know, I used it.
Did you really? Oh,
Yes.
because you
Use it
did
to throw the other bead
oh,
over this.
right.
Bead.
Oh.
Okay, now Anton's gonna wait, see what he's got. Oh, and he does turn to Willa and say, Willa,
I'm sorry, what?
actually, never mind. Scratch that.
Okay.
He's gonna say don't kill him, but no, you're gonna listen anyways. I'm just kidding.
Goes to Gemma.
Man, I wanted you to 1v1 this, but
Razik on deck.
Gemma's going to head over here. Yep. I can't move. That's awesome.
Great.
Oh, because it's on alkali.
No, it's not. It's on Gemma for me.
Then I guess I have to restart because it says it's currently not my turn. Hold on.
Love when technology works out on the time that you need it to. Fantastic.
But when it doesn't.
That's what I mean. Never wants to work out when we're going live. It's awesome.
I have a question in the meantime.
Yeah.
Can Willa knock Avario back as her movement?
Can Willa knock Avario
when she's
back?
yeah, can she like if she's gonna attack him, can she then make a movement and knock him back?
Like shove
Can
him.
you
Knock him
push
out
attack?
like, a few
She can do a
feet back?
shove. She can do it. Attempt to do a shove attack. Yes.
Okay. Well, never mind.
You want me to?
I was thinking you could push him out of range after you attack him, so that I could do a ranged attack.
Just go all in. Because Gemma's going to hold out her hands and cast Hold Person on Avario. Give him a little bit more of this. But I think that I can just do that. So he has to roll a wisdom saving throw.
He fails, but he's going to use one of his legendary resistances to overcome that.
Okay. I'll quicken a firebolt at him then. For a 26. For does a 26 hit him?
He uses a reaction to parry, and well, a 26 still hits. Yes.
Okay. That's 15 fire and hate that this is on the other screen. Fire and 11 necrotic.
Automatically applied. That hurt. That hurt him. He is bloodied and wounded.
Okay, and that's my turn.
Definitely no
Anton.
longer. Well, you know what? He's still concentrating technically. Let's see if we can get that concentration on the Bane. The total amount of damage was 11 on that second one. And what was the total on the other one? So let's roll it again.
It would both be
16.
10s, yeah, because
Yeah, I succeeded on the first. He remains concentrating on his spell. Razik, you're up.
All right. Raz is going to use his movement, his 40 feet of movement, to go up adjacent to Anton, and Razik is gonna like scoop up underneath Avario's arms, or he's gonna try to. He's gonna try and grapple him, so Anton can like get in some good hits. So acrobatics or athletics?
It would be your acrobatics versus his acrobatics or athletics. No, I'm sorry. It'd be your athletics versus his acrobatics or athletics.
Yes.
That's to be your athletics.
I'm gonna do that. So, am I proficient in this? Yes, I am. Excellent. So this is just a regular check. So I get a 5, but I'm also going to, because I'm proficient in this, I can also use a psionic energy die, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add a D8, I believe, to this score. As I kind of like blast him with psychic images of me dominating him.
Okay.
Bam, 5. So that is going to be a 13. He's got to be, I think.
He got a 20 on his athletics.
Oh, you piece of shit!
He pushes you off.
It's so wiry.
How dare you?
Pangina. Alright, that's my turn. Bonus action dodge.
Okay. Vario again.
You guys can take him down, just don't kill him.
No, I respect you. Just like trying to like catch him.
Looks down at you, Anton, and goes, "You tossed your own. You tossed your own. The one who trained you. The one who taught you everything you know. You tossed him aside. Twice. I've had enough of your ilk, and I shall finish you off myself."
Act like you have the moral high ground?
I know, like this guy, man.
Did you literally toss him off of something before? Or is this
Killed an entire
metaphorical? I'm
village
not
with
sure.
Yeah,
unarmed
he killed all
people.
those people.
Yeah. He kicked them off a mountain.
It's like the crux of his arc, right?
You just keep on taking your commanders off. I respect that about you.
I'm hit by a longsword. Is that right?
Yeah, you're getting a reaction there.
Okay. Well, I guess I should have clicked during that time. Is that the idea?
Yep, that's
That was
your
my-
only chance.
Okay, then I guess I'm gonna have to just do the play to the art chart review.
Yep, you can do that. I'll allow. Go ahead and roll 1d6 radiant damage.
Alright, next one will be quicker. 3.
Okay. Makes sense. What? Once again, it's not wanting to work. Fantastic.
You rolled a 16. Is that right? To hit me?
Yes. It's another.
I have a 18 AC.
I know. It's another attack. So that one misses you as well. As you deflect all these attacks and then rebuke back, and he tries to swing again. Whooshing, you are fully flung into this dueling battle between your swords and your shields. Whooshing, whooshing. He's going to use his legendary action to move without taking opportunity attacks.
You still can't move through an opponent.
Just to be honest here, you can take your 3 HP back because you had to actually hit me successfully for the art chart. arch chart to
Technically here, he moved around.
rebuke you.
Say that again.
Oh, you can take your 3 HP back because you had to actually hit me for the arch heart rebuke to take effect.
I did for one of them. I did for one of the attacks.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh yeah. So fair enough. So I guess you didn't take that second attack, which was a 26. That was 11 damage.
Okay,
It
yeah,
was
I didn't get
automatically
damage. Okay.
It was automatically applied to you, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, wow,
Um,
look at this.
Yeah, yeah. And the third attack missed. So he moves there. And that's his turn. Willa.
Willa is going to. She'll move around to his other side, kind of jumping.
Willa, don't do that. Anton shouts at Willa. Steer clear.
Oh, steer clear. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, she'll come here and she's going to try and shove him. She's gonna try and sweep his legs with her wing.
Oh, they're
Body
waiting.
bag, Johnny.
Just is that what should I roll?
You're trying to just try and trip him?
Yeah. Make him prone, right? Like make him fall down. Like
That would
Focus
have to
like-
be like a technically like a push attack, so that'd be your athletics.
athletics. Okay. No. 9. Can I do that again as a bonus action?
No, unfortunately, no.
Okay.
It's well, he might get lower than that. Who knows? We'll see.
Was that
Athletics
a-
will roll-
Was that a strength check technically or no?
Yeah.
Okay, I have advantage on strength checks in hybrid transformation.
Go ahead and roll again. Fantastic call.
Come on. Hey, 25.
Oh, wow!
Beautiful.
There you go. With that, you. He tries to resist and he falls prone.
Awesome. She'll
Anything else for your turn?
and she'll move backwards. And that's it.
Anton, it's you're up. You're up. He's weak. There's no one else. He's fallen prone. What are you doing?
Anton runs up to him, puts the Kopesh directly up to his neck. And he turns back to Raz and says, Raz, do you have a rope?
Oh,
Make a perception check real quick, Anton.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
Or not
Nat
20.
20.
Oh. Nice.
Total of 22. You notice a strange medallion hanging from a chain around his neck. Make a religion check. Ooh,
That one. Or,
don't recognize the symbology or symbolism on the chain, but you do notice that. You notice that strange necklace upon him, but
Oh,
your
you're-
sword is to his neck.
You're looking at for his jugular. That's what you're doing. You're like-
Yeah.
Just pass over the necklace into his jugular.
while he's down, actually, I have a hempen rope. Or no, actually, I do have one. While he's down, can I call someone over to tie him up? Or would I have to have knocked him unconscious?
Well, he's
Pin
going
him
to
to the
try and
ground.
resist.
Yeah.
You only
Pin him
have
to
a
the
few
ground
seconds.
with your sword.
We're still technically in round, so he's going to try and resist. He's not going to just let that happen.
How could what do I have to roll to
Cut
put
off
him
his-
into submission?
You can choose to attack him, or you can choose to try and grapple him maybe to allow him to be restrained at that point.
Yeah, I'm gonna grapple him.
Go ahead and roll your athletics check. Ooh.
That one. Okay.
No, not that one. I'm going to. Well, yeah, never mind. Just now one. Never mind.
He got a 20. He
Okay.
resists
I,
it.
I still have my second attack though,
Well, that's
so I
your
can try
action.
again, right?
You have a second
That's my
attack.
whole
but
action.
You only have a second attack when it's like you use your action to attack. You get 2 attacks. So
Gotcha. Okay.
you spend your action to try and do that. So that's it.
So bonus action.
You have a bonus. Do you have a bonus you can use?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to time up again. Try to grapple him again. For a
Well, that's
9.
an action. That's an action to do so.
Oh,
Bonus,
okay.
if you
Sorry.
have some specific that you can do, I suppose. I think
Okay.
that will be your turn.
That'll be my turn.
It's gonna go to Gemma. We're gonna see how the end of this round ties things up here. Gemma, you're up. You can see them struggling over there.
I feel like if I cast anything, it's just gonna resist it. How many times did he resist it? Once on this?
Yeah.
Oh. Man, this thing does not want to measure for me. Cool. 5,
That's what she
10,
said.
20, 25, 30. No, that wasn't good. I guess I'll. I'm gonna come over here, I guess, and I'll try to non-lethally shocking grasp him. If you please. Is he on the ground?
Yeah.
Do I get advantage for being prone?
Do you for advantage attacks?
Yeah.
Or for
Yeah,
melee
ranged would be disadvantage. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure he was
range
prone.
melees? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's prone.
Fantastic. I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna try to tase him on the ground with advantage. With a 25.
You hit.
Okay. Tase him for a 9 lightning damage.
You hit him. Okay. At this point, I think. Is there anything else you want to finish off with your turn, Gemma?
No, how is he looking? Is he almost dead or is he dying?
Really
or
hurt.
is he
Really hurt. We're gonna end combat,
Oh, okay.
and he's gonna be down, and just sort of. All right. I give up. What do you want? Anton, I thought we could end you. You shoved your old trainer aside. I wanted revenge upon what you all did to me back in the inn. When you held me in place. Looks at Razik with fury in his eyes. Because you're the one that made him go unconscious back in the old tavern there, the old woodsman.
That was before we started the bar brawl.
And that was during the ball brawl.
Right.
Yeah, it
was
was
during the
somewhat
bar
kind of a blur.
Good times.
It's worth thrown.
He doesn't even remember it.
Okay. So can we tie him up now that he's surrendered?
Yeah.
So Anton takes his Kopesh again and kind of teases him with it around his face and his neck, and then finally he puts it down, looks over at Raz. Tanginin, smiling man. Can I have your rope?
It
You're
would be
tying
my
this piece
honor.
of filth to the mast.
I thought you'd never ask.
Razik has like 3 feet of rope.
And
Not even.
I take off the rope that we I already used some of this on the fish guys earlier, but it definitely has like some scales and like shiny bits in it.
Good, smelly. Yeah. So Anton wants to tie him to the mast.
This one over here, this the one at the bow, the one at the stern.
Oh,
Yeah.
Papa, is it
Yeah,
time
time
for
to
crossbow
the
practice again?
All right, drag your man over.
Maybe.
Although I will say, how much longer do we have before we reach the city? Like, do we want to have this guy like, kind of yelling as we?
There's no city. We're approaching the border. We're crossing the border now as we speak. Says the captain.
Just gag him.
Yeah, gag him.
Okay.
It's not complicated. Just
Rope
stuff a rag in his mouth. Punch him in the face.
Roping him.
Right.
You're roping him, and then
Yep.
He gets roped.
So
And I put a little rope in his
Alright.
mouth, so he can't sass.
So Anton comes over and stands right next to him and says, you have two options. One, you're going to confess to Jane if we ever see him again. Or two, you're going over the side of the Imberim Mountains. Or three, if you try to struggle, I'm going to put this Kopesh in your eye. Enjoy the ride, Avario. I'll put this Kopesh away.
I mean,
Anton
he's got
turns
his
back to the
mouth
captain.
covered.
How far away are we?
We're crossing the border right now. We're just over
Oh,
into free territory.
let's take him with us, guys.
We are. We're going to drag this scum with us. He's gonna
Oh,
be our-
you're serious?
Yes. Dead serious.
The,
Did you get a confession out of him?
I don't need one. I know what he did.
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting to see if Jane's gonna come crawling up onto the boat so I can make him confess in front of Jane.
Well, if anything, we can make him confess into the big ear that we have.
Camera cuts to Jane at the bottom of this Magalore River.
No, he'll confess to Dana, because she's a soldier, and then she can vouch for his the innocence of Anton. Right? That's a great idea.
Yes. Does he?
Am I wrong?
Does he know her? Does she know him? She knows him, right?
Dana?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who else?
they were both in the
You don't know.
Marian army. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, like maybe they were in army but didn't know each other.
Army
Still,
had half
she's a soldier.
She could.
First development joke. Sorry.
Definitely can try.
Okay, let's do it. Gemma,
Unfold this.
can you bring the ear
giant
here?
bear. Throw it in his face.
Anton pulls the gag out of Ario's mouth.
Well, Anton,
Gemma,
I
bring
say
the
it to
ear.
Anton. Anton.
You hear
Make
a
sure- make sure-
splashing.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Jane is there.
Thunderwave. I'm just kidding. You guys are strong swimmers.
Yeah, with armor on.
Like, that's just nuts.
He looks at
He's
everyone.
just rolling the ball like a hamster ball.
A
Looks at
bunch
you.
of friendly
Just
Kuatoa
passed them up.
rescued me.
Yeah. Oh man, they're like the dolphins of the Malgalore.
He goes, Anton, tell me the truth. What happened in the mountains?
I'll tell you. We went to do the raid on the village like you asked us to. We were supposed to take prisoners. So we did, like you asked us to. We tied them up, tied them together. We led them along the mountainside. And one of them talked disrespectfully to Avario. And this man's ego was so fragile that he turned around and he kicked this man, tied to the entire village, and they all spilled over the side to their death. Women, children, everyone. That's why when I pulled my Kopesh out, the rest of the squad defended Avario. So since they did that, I had to dispatch them all. Avario got away. Been waiting to take the time.
Breaking up a little bit.
I decided to keep him alive, so that in hopes that he could tell you himself. But he's full of lies, so I'm not even going to give him the chance yet. Do you believe me, Jane? You know me.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
So I can just do it 12. Didn't roll for me.
Certain things are only I can see.
Okay.
You can see that sword drawn. You outsmarted me again. That's why I always knew you were the best one to train. Avario, is there anything you have to confess? Avario. I serve Beltor now, if you didn't guess yet. Everyone roll religion.
Lightning bolt. Oh shit. Okay. Can I kill him, Anton? Got a 7.
That one.
Anton rolls 14.
It's like we got Beltor. I serve Beltor. We're like,
Bell?
nah, who the hell's that?
Yeah.
We're supposed to know who that is.
Anton and Rezik know Beltor generally to be a deity of darkness.
It's not
Must-
anything good.
Must be where you've gotten your powers from. Swore you would serve the light. You would serve the Damarian Knights. I only wanted to get whatever I desired. And killing Anton was just a pure, something I wanted to see happen. It would have been nice to see him killed off the side of the mountain like the rest of the families I had slaughtered. You can see Jane grow with anger. I knew he was evil. Anton, I am sorry for what I have done to you. But this man who has led me down a dark path, he must be destroyed.
Jane, a few weeks ago, if this had happened, I wouldn't hesitate to put my Kopesh right through his throat in front of everyone. I've had enough bloodshed. I don't want to be this person. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight anyone. When I stood in front of the statue of Sahane, I felt a peace I'd never felt before, even before all of this happened, even as a child. She's a goddess of peace. I want to follow her, and I can't do that. I can't do that if I murder an unarmed, tied-up man, despicable as he is.
You want me do you want me to untie him? I can untie him for you,
He's-
bud.
You see him just sort of giggling and laughing maniacally, and he even spits in your face, Anton. What a coward you still are, Anton.
Well, this
Jane
coward is
walks
going to
up.
watch you.
His great sword drawn.
This
Anton,
coward is going to watch
you
you
don't end
shrivel
his
away in
life.
prison.
I will.
Go ahead.
Takes his hands, shoulders down. I see now that you've been the one to corrupt my heart. This man, Anton, I knew there always was good in him. That's why I chose to make you my ward. Why I chose to train you as a lowborn. Why I chose to make you a Damarian knight. When this one poisoned my heart from the beginning. He grabs his sword with both hands, his great sword, and aims it down at his neck. Any last words, Avario? Avario looks up at Anton and then looks at Razik. Revenge will be upon you. And at that moment, Jane slams his sword down into his spine and kills Avario.
Brutal.
Anton stands stoically as the blood sprays on his face. Turns to Jane. Says, "You're a warrior. I know why you did what you did, but I'm not anymore." Puts his khopesh back into his sheath. Wipes the blood off his face. Says, "Come here, old friend." And he does the arm lock shake thing with him. Pats him on the shoulder. Let's go get a beer.
To fill them with yours.
Anton, I am sorry for what may have caused in your life after the events of the mountains, and we have been pursuing you. I realize now the knighthood is flawed. My pursuit of you, of revenge, has been just that. Revenge. Not that of honor. Not of glory. Or any of the tenets we are taught in the knighthood. I'm not worthy of the Damarian Knight title. You are much better than there is here. Please pass into the following kingdom with my blessing. I hope that we can meet again.
You're leaving the service of the Tyrant Kingdom? Is that what you're saying?
I am. Yes. They are
Jane,
not what they used to be. I've learned that now.
Jane, I have to ask. Will you join us?
I will see to it that you are protected into the Kingdom of Khorir. That is as far as I go.
Fair enough.
And as you all look towards the stern of the ship, the sounds of battle actually fade. And the fog becoming thinner and thinner. You can see the mountains now before you. Tall, monstrous pieces of landscape. The edge of the mountain range, this fiery glow, just deflecting the light of the volcano on the other side that you know you must reach. You have crossed into the Kingdom of Khorir. The river now splitting off into a tributary, into several small, particularly tiny islands. The Litchstead River becoming more and more shallow. These tiny islands revealing to you this has become the end of the Litchstead River. And along the riverbank ahead, you spot a small port and a camp of Khoririan soldiers. And the silhouette of a single female being in dark armor who seems to be awaiting you. You feel the surge too, Anton, of your armor as it ignites in this green light, and your armor, the plate of the art chart, has entered its awakened state. Your AC becomes 19. You're immune to the frightened condition, and you have resistance to necrotic damage. And the radiant damage you deal when you rebuke an attacker with your reaction increases to 2d6.
What?
And everyone reaches 9th level.
Yeah.
And that is where we will end this arc of the Tales of Terramir. Thank you all for joining us on this journey. We're going to continue onto a separate side story with Veiled Threats, a side story with Mike in the GM chair. Let's give him an applause. And we will see where that side story meets us for a side brief story. And then we will come back to our main campaign in a new territory, beyond the Empire and into the Kingdom of Khorir. Thank you all for joining us on this journey up to this point. It has led to, it's been a long journey, and it's been very, very fun and interesting. We will be back in 2 weeks on Wednesday, February 7th, with that first episode of Tales of Terramir, Veiled Threats. And you can look for this episode on YouTube and podcast platforms by this Saturday. Next week, we'll have that talk show where we talk about everything that's been happening here with a few of us, everything that's led up to tonight's episode. Much to discuss there. So join us, and join us right now on our Discord for our after show discussion. Thanks for watching and listening, everyone. Good night.
We're coming, Sabi.